Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's vlog, I will be sharing with you my honest reviews and experience after using my Insta360 Ace Pro 2 for almost a month. In a nutshell, I really like using my Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and actually in this vlog, I'll be taking the entire vlog using this unit and anong itsura ba niyan ngayon. So ganito yung setup niya ngayon kasi ayoko masyado nung nakikita yung background nung condo. So, at least ganito yung setup. And, paano ko ba papakita sa inyo? Eto. Ayan. So, kita nyo, meron akong ilaw dyan. And then, ayan siya. So, eto yung pinaka-setup ko ngayon. And, nakaipit siya sa unan. Though, naka-tripod siya, pero ganyan. So, naka-cage siya. And then, ito yung lalagyan ng ang hirap, diba? Ito yung lalagyan ng pinaka-mic, and there's the mic, ayan, yung receiver, here's a transmitter, ayan. So, ganyan siya. So, the entire vlog, ito gagamitin ko. So far, I really like using the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, and as you can see on my social media, nagpo-post talaga ako ng mga unboxing ko and other short clips ko using this camera. Actually, this is my very first action cam. And para hindi rin ako malito kung ano ba talaga i-share ko. So, may notes ako. Nagsulat talaga ako ng notes. Para may, alam mo na, para straight to the point tayo. Mamaya maligaw ako kung ano na may kwento ko sa inyo, di ba? I used the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 for almost a month. And meron din akong vlogs, a series of vlogs that I used it for our Boracay trip. So, 7 days straight, ginamit ko siya. So, bakit Insta360 Ace Pro 2? Actually, bago pa lumabas to, medyo decided na ako in getting the DJI Pocket na, the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. Tama ba? Basta yon. Ang haba ng pangalan. Basta yung ganito, action cam ng DJI na bagong labas din. Sobrang ganda. Nagandahan talaga ako. And pinaka-selling point niya sa akin, bakit yun na yung gusto kong bilhin, is the battery life. Sobrang haba ng battery life niya. And I have experienced using DJI drones. May DJI drone yung asawa ko. And I was also given the opportunity to try and test yung DJI na bago din na lumabas, the smallest drone. And yun, ang ganda, magandang quality nung video. The quality of video is really good. And okay yung battery life niya. But then I did not even thought of getting the Osmo Pocket, yung handheld. It's because pinagpipilian ko siya or yung Go 3S ng Insta360. So yun, so, hindi naman ako first timer sa Insta360 na units because I already have the Insta360 Flow, yung gimbal. And I thought, okay na ako doon. But then no. So ang ganda kasi nung action cameras ngayon, yung line ngayon. And I also thought of getting the GoPro Hero 13. Why? Because ang tagal na niya sa market. Like, if you would ask me, or even my husband, GoPro na yan diba? So, ang dami na niyang napagdaanan na panahon. Yun lang. Pero, alam mo yun, tried and tested na yung GoPro. However, hindi ako yung target market niya. Like, hindi naman ako ma-sports. Hindi rin ako ma-outdoor. So, okay yun kung mga talagang action stuff. Diba? Kasi talagang action cam talaga siya. And underwater. So, yun. But, maganda rin. I took consideration of it. However, ito talaga yung pinaka okay sa akin sa ngayon. And so far, the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 really suits my needs. And, parang lahat nung kailangan ko sa ngayon about doing vlogging or doing yung mga unboxing and other POV shots, okay siya sa akin. And, mind you, that night that we bought this, I also bought the Go 3S. But, it's being used by my husband. Yun talaga yung sa kanya. So, hindi ko pa siya na-experience. So, gustong-gusto ko siya nung una. But, as my first ever action camera, no regrets of getting this one. So, what do I really like about it? So, ito, sinulat ko. So, it's very small. Number one, it's very small. So, it's small in the sense na magaan din siya. Though magaan din yung ibang action cameras, but okay naman din to. Bumibigat lang siya sa akin ngayon because I place it sa yung rig na parang cage siya so that madali yung kabitan ng ano. So, meron siyang cold shoe and madali lang din kabitan ng mga bagay-bagay. At the same time, madali lang din siyang gamitin for both horizontal and vertical shooting. Next is very compact. So, meron akong bag. No, I got the, what do you call this, the carrying case niya. Very small, yung mini carry case niya. So, compact siya. May lalagyan na rin siya ng battery. Lalagyan na rin ng ibang accessories needed for the camera. At the same time, lalagyan din siya ng SD card. So, yun. It's very compact. And then, the mic is really good. Ngayon, naka-external mic ako, as you can see. But, yung ibang vlogs ko nung sa Boracay, wala akong gamit na external mic there because gusto kong gamitin yung pinaka built-in microphone nito to see how is it. So, in fairness, sobrang okay siya. And kahit medyo malayo yung camera, ang ganda ng pagkaka-receive niya ng boses. At the same time, kahit mahangin, kaya niya ng medyo malinaw naman kahit mahangin.
So, nakalusot yung films. Yun nga, dapat hand-check. Hand-check yung mga Instax films. Ang dami daw films. Baguio yung pinuntahan natin, babe. Baguio, hindi to Boracay. Mag-Jollibee na lang tayo.
Ayan, so the mic is good. The quality of shots, really good. Yung quality of shots, sobrang okay. I like the different FOVs that it offers. So, ang dami mong parang 0.5 na shots gamit to. And ang dali kasi, pwedeng hand gesture lang yung pinaka taking photos. So, you can also take photos even while shooting a video, which is okay na okay for me. Parang, alam mo yung parang sa iPhone na may bilog lang na pwede mong pindutin para merong screenshot agad. Or, while now we're taking videos, taking this video, I can take a photo. So, I'll just do this. So, nagbibilang na siya. So, it took a photo. Ayan. I-copy-paste ko yan dyan. Dito. Copy-paste. So, yon. Hindi na gumagana yung utak ko kasi anong oras na. What I like about it is yung ease of use, especially for vlogging. Again, ang bilis niya gamitin. For me, hindi siya hassle gamitin kasi it starts up really good. Though I know the other brands can really start you up ng parang few seconds lang. Ito, may mga, antayin mo siya mag-load, pero it's fairly usable for that. Kung gusto mo lang na, alam mo nun, diba? Mag-start lang din siya. So, yun. And then, hindi naman ako nahiya mag-shoot ng vlog using this. Kasi yun din yung isang fear ko. Kaya, hindi ako masyado nag-shoot ng vlogs or clips outside or in public because, yung out in the public, because nahiya ako dahil nakikita yung device and makikita nila ako, ganyan, yummy. Pero, eto, dahil nakaharap din sa akin yung pinaka-screen, hindi naman nila nakikita kung ano itsura ko sa screen. So, yeah, they can be curious. Pero, ayun, hindi lang nakikita. Kasi yung sa DJI, hindi naaangat eh. So, though may screen din siya sa harap. So, para makita mo yung if pasok ka ba sa frame or whatnot. So, yun. And then, what do I dislike about it? So, after a month of doing this or using the unit, what do I really dislike about it? Una, battery life. The battery life is not its strongest suit. And hindi naman to binibenta talaga ng Insta360 na mahaba yung battery life. And they're really selling extra batteries for this one. So, hindi din siya yung tipong can really sustain you ng isang buong araw. So, kailangan mo siyang i-charge. So, nung nasa Boracay kami and we have the chance or opportunity to go back to the room kasi we were there for a retreat. So, busy kami. Dun kami sa may retreat area na parang plenary hall and whatnot. So, andun lang kami. Pero, as may free time, lalabas kayo, ganyan. Pero kapag may chance kami bumalik sa kwarto, talagang I take that opportunity to charge the unit. Kasi, Hindi, ano siya eh, hindi siya talaga, yung battery niya, mabilis lang din. Though, fair enough, tumatagal kasi nakakapag-shoot ako ng matagal na time-lapse. So, nakakatagal naman siya so far sa akin sa time-lapse. Nakakakuha ako ng 5-second na very, very good time-lapse. So, ang tagal nun, mga 30, 35 to 40 minutes, na tuloy-tuloy siya nagre-record for that time-lapse. And then, I had to purchase the charging kit. Yung parang sabay-sabay siya mag-charge yung tatluhan, na pwede mo isaksak lang sa port, then sasaksak mo yung tatlong battery so that it can simultaneously charge. And kahit may ginagamit ka ngayon, pwede kang humugot ng isa. I also purchased yung charger na, parang charging kit nila pero portable, so that I can take it anywhere with me. Kala mo naman, ang dami kong sinushoot. But, wala, well, it's for my ease of use, and again, I'm purchasing for my convenience. So, yun. It's really good that they're offering that. But I know the other brands, like DJI offers din yung, as in, charging case talaga. Nakasama dun sa package. So, yan. Next is, overheating. So, nag-join din ako sa mga Insta360 na mga groups and sa mga Reddit, mga subreddit and whatnot. So, marami silang issues. How about like fogging? I did experience, pero hindi naman siya nagsistay doon sa loob ng lens. So, ibang unit ata nagpo-fog yung loob mismo nung pinaka-lens. Kasi pwede mong palitan to eh. So, yun. Yung kanila, nagpo-fog yung loob mismo. Yung akin, na-experience ko nag-fog siya. It's because sobrang lamig yung kwarto sa hotel.
Morning!
Nagmo-moist yung lens. Kasi malamig sa room. Hold on. Nagmo-moist yung lens. And then, bigla kaming lumabas na mainit yung surrounding. So, yun. But, other than that, wala naman. Tapos, sa labas lang yung fog niya. Yun, pinunasan mo lang, ganyan. Pero, overheating, yes, nag-overheat siya ng, hindi naman siya nag-stop agad pag nag-overheat. Pero, alam mo yun, overheating for me is very common, especially if continuous yung use. Diba? So, plus yung cage nito, metal pa. So, alam mo na, iinit na diinit din siya. But, mabilis naman siya mag-cool down din. So, I do not see the overheating issue a big thing that will make you stop purchasing it. You know, it's not, hindi siya deal breaker. Yun. Next is, what I dislike about it is yung focus niya for short distance shots. I really think this should be improved because sometimes I need to take shots like pag product shoots or yung mga pang content creation na gigs ko, I need to take like a focused na shot. I mean, sobrang parang macro level. Pero di naman ganun ka intense. But at least a very good close-up shot of anything that I need to shoot. So, eto, medyo mahina pagdating sa sobrang lapit. Like that. Yan. So, hindi siya yung sobrang linaw for that. Ang alam ko, yung GoPro Hero 13, meron siyang iba-ibang lens and it has a macro lens. Muntik na talaga ako bumili because of that. Because sobrang ganda. And ang ganda niya for slow motion shots. Galing. So, I hope pwede na ganun. But, if wala, okay lang. Again, not a deal breaker. But then, eto sobrang naloloka ako, okay? Kasi, isa to sa gulat na gulat ako sa nangyari. So, ang ganda ng unit. Okay, ang ganda ng unit. Everything ang ganda. Functionality, great. Pagiging compact, the size, very good, diba? The audio, everything, ang ganda. Pati yung quality ng video, it really fits me. However, alright, sobrang nakaka-turn off because, alam nyo ba, yung logo niya nabubura. Alam mo nabubura? It's almost gone now, okay? So, I'll show you a photo of how it looks like when I bought it. So, nag-unbox pa ako nito, pinicturean ko, ang ganda. So, I bought it October 29. And then, after 7 days, wala pang 7 days, medyo burado na yung logo niya. And now, almost a month, wala na. It's almost non-existent. The logo is almost non-existent. But, nung nakita ko pa lang na pabura na siya, wala pang 7 days, pabura na siya, I already contacted the branch where I bought it from. So, for everyone's info, I bought this from the Camera House sa Mega Mall. And sila kasi yung pinakaunang branch na nagkaroon nito. Seryoso. So, this is the first branch na nagkaroon na malapit sa akin ha, syempre. Because I was actually, kachat ko na sa Viber, iba-ibang branches eh. Ng Henry's, also Insta360, and other branches na authorized, diba, distributor or retailers of this one. Pero wala talaga, wala pa sila. Parang they got their stocks ng October 30 na onwards. But Camera House, October 29 pa lang, meron na sila. At bakit kailangan ko na bumili ng October 29? Kasi October 30, lipad na namin going to Boracay. Had it not been for the Boracay retreat, hindi talaga ako bibili action camera eh. But, diba, very special yung retreat na yon, and very special yung time na, first time namin kasi mag-asawang lilipad ng plane together. So, it's a really good moment for me to capture it na in a very good or good quality camera. Yes, I can capture everything on my phone. However, alam mo na, it's something for me to upgrade din naman from time to time. So, syempre, justify ko yung gastos ko. Huwag niyo akong gayahin. Nag-message muna ako sa Insta360 na global store. I tried to ask kasi baka naman hindi talaga na siya mako-cover ng warranty, di ba? So, nag-chat muna ako doon. I asked, paano kung yung logo mismo yung nabubura? Parang hindi nila na-gets nung una kasi medyo English. So, I sent the photos nung before and after. And positive naman yung response sa akin ng e-commerce representative nila. And sabi nga, covered siya ng warranty. So, when I got that response, then dun pa lang ako nag-message sa Camera House na Mega Mall branch. Siyempre, protocol, hiningi yung resibo. So, buti na lang may copy ako ng mga receipts sa photos, ganyan. Pati serial number, may serial number naman sa device. So, hiningi nila to verify the purchase. So, and then, nung na-verify na yung purchase, so sabi ko, ganito yung nangyari. So, okay siya. And then, wala pang 7 days, burado na siya. Or almost burado na siya. So, they were verifying kung yung unboxing ba okay, ganyan-ganyan. So, sabi ko, the unit itself, wala akong complaints. Wala talaga akong problema. It's more of the cosmetic issue. Ayan. Alam ko na. It's the cosmetic issue nung pinaka-unit. And it's not a single case lang. Kasi, yun nga, may nakita rin ako na nag-post online na may ganitong issue. Yung kanya nga parang 2 days, 3 days after wala na yung logo at all. So, yung akin, medyo slow and painful death yung logo nung akin. So, ngayon, halos wala na. Parang na lang, yung red na rectangle na lang yung natira. So, ayan. So, Viber ko sila kausap and sabi ko, if they can confirm na pwede kong papalitan, then I can bring the unit, even the box, after work, ganyan. But then, if hindi naman, okay lang. Kasi nga, I have no complaints on the unit itself. Wala talaga. Wala akong complaints. But then, if papalitan nila, better. However, medyo matagal lang yung pag-verify. And good thing, nakipag-connect naman sila sa Insta360 rin. So, we got a positive response again, that yes, the Insta360 will replace my unit. And they were apologizing for what happened. Actually, post ko na lang dito yung response nila. So, yan. And sabi naman, I can continuously use the unit and they will send me an SD card. However, wala pa SD card hanggang ngayon. So, hindi naman ako nagmamadali because I have extra SD cards naman for the unit. Yun lang, I wanna know if the promise will be delivered. And siguro baltaan ko kayo kung ano mangyari, kung papapalitan ko ba tong unit or not. Kasi kung magiging faulty yung susunod na unit, wag na lang. Okay naman ako sa unit ko ngayon. So then, balitaan ko kayo kasi let's cross the bridge when we get there. Yun lang. Wala pa naman. But then I'm happy na willing silang palitan. So I will be sharing clips of what I gathered for almost a month of use nitong Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I will show mga clips na tingin ko makakatulong sa inyo mag-decide if you'll get this or not. Well, if you'll get this, very good. But if not, okay lang din. Again, iba-iba tayo ng gamit sa unit. Iba-iba rin tayo ng na-appreciate pagdating sa technicalities of the device. And I'm not a very technical person. Well, techie ako, pero I just use the basics and yung mga alam ko lang na kailangan ko. Pag hindi ko na masyado ginagamit or hindi naman ako pro on this one, masipag lang ako mag-shoot minsan, pero ang tamad ko ang tamad ko mag-vlog because naiya ako magsalita. Tapos minsan ang tagal ko pa mag-edit kasi nga, I also have a full-time work. I'll be sharing clips nung sobrang ganda nung kuha nito pagdating sa nature. So, we'll go with the nature shots. And then, pakita ko rin yung how it looks like kapag night yung mga shots. Yung bagyo, naabutan kami ng bagyo sa Boracay. So, nung bagyo, ang linaw nung kuha niya kahit bagyo. Sobra. So, even in a low light setting, ang ganda. Alright, and I'll also be sharing my favorite mga time-lapse na kuha ko sa unit na to. Yan. And nakakatuwa kasi I have tried different POVs na mga angles in shooting. Kahit short clips of those things I can share here. And ayun, so sana ma-appreciate nyo yung pag-compile ko. So, ayan, sana lang ma-enlighten kayo. Enlighten kung bibili kayo nito or not. Kasi if yes, I'm sure it's a good value for your money. 100% sure. If not, then it's okay as long as maging happy ka. Char. Basta magamit mo siya as how you need it to. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you for watching my vlog and I hope na enjoy nyo yung pagkwento ko dito. Hindi ko alam kung may nagets kayo sa mga sinabi ko. And that's a very honest review and experience of using this. Nag-enjoy din sana kayo sa mga clips na shinare ko dito kasi ang dami ko na talagang nakuhang clips. Using this, dami ko na rin na-explore na angles and I'm pushing myself to be more creative on taking shots using the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 because ang daming magagandang shooting angles and POVs na nakikita ko online sa mga YouTube. Sobrang creative ng mga tao. So, sana maging ganun ako, no? At sana maging, ma-encourage ako na mag-vlog more often. Because, sayang naman, di ba? Yun nga. So, ito talaga yung main purpose of it. And I really hope I can do this more often with you guys. I'm enjoying it so far. And, yeah. Let me know if you would buy one so that, para ma-enjoy lang natin. And yun nga, you can check out more of my shoots sa channel. At the same time, I post my, product shoots and whatnot sa TikTok and IG. So, yun lang naman. I hope to see you next time on my next vlog. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!